And now hop straight over to the next game because it's already begun. It's Kratsooo versus Eamonn. And would you look at that, into round 2. Eamonn already locked in.
Yeah, we're loading into the game and we already hear a bing. And we have a crying emote by Eamonn.
Oh no.
Maybe he saw something after he guessed, I don't know.
Maybe he read something after his guess and was like, oh no, 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 no. We'll see if that's going to be the case or not. Nah, it was still going to be a close guess. So, good job by him to get that on in. And even if damage came his way, it was minimal of that.
Yeah, couldn't really talk about this matchup coming in, but should be quite even. But I do have Kratsooo favored in the moving game mode, and so far it's holding up as we go into Nigeria here with the bad camera quality. Looks quite northern with the vegetation. Could be something like Kano or Zaria is the town name, I think. But we shall see.
Shall see indeed.
It says Kano State, so
yeah, that helps.
That is good. Kano State. Big highway as well, so maybe a lineup?
I was gonna say for Kratsooo, surprised that it doesn't just commit Kano earlier, because Eamonn hasn't even opened the map yet, and he's still stuck in this kind of back alley suburb area. So now he does commit to the guess.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Almost came to the same sign.
Wrong continent, bro. He is gonna find Kano as well, though.
Yep. Also finds it pretty much the standard guess if you have a city in the north and it's shit cam. Am I allowed to say shit cam? Yes, I am.
I was gonna jump and done it, but now you did it twice, so now I don't even know anymore. You're clearly taking over the show at this point.
I think I'm allowed.
If it's in-game terminology and it's not really offending anyone, I think it's all right.
Okay, okay.
I think it's okay. But then again, that's just me. I'm not the one that hires you for these tournaments, so maybe they'll just never be reached out to again. We'll see.
Follow-up
just
question.
like that, Siggy was cancelled. I mean,
is hoop cam worse than shit cam?
You know what? I think the best thing you can do in moments like these is just move on to the next topic. I think that's definitely smarter. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then take us into round number 4.
Round number 4 in Brazil. Don't have a terminology for this camera. It's just Gen 4, so nothing wrong with that one. I think we do have some sugarcane here, and we also have a 3-4 area code. 3-4, that should be Minas. So we do see Eamonn scanning Minas, and he even is scanning in the west, so he might know the area code. But Kratsooo finds it last second as well, and he knows it instantly.
Crucial last second catch by Kratsooo. A little bit of a whew on his side as he was able to get it in the very last moment. 1200 damage done, rewarded to him for the last second find.
Yeah, very interesting there. Eamonn was in Uberlandia the whole time, and then last second was like, you know what? I'm not too sure on those area codes. I will hedge a bit more, and it cost him a few points. Now the question is, does Kratsooo know the province abbreviations for Thailand?
Well, seems like Eamonn at least had a pretty good hunch of where this one was going. Quick on the trigger once again. Gets the guess in. Kratsooo hasn't really been threatened too hard by the quick plays of Eamonn up until this point. We'll see if it's going to happen now. Spends the very last second to zoom in on Thailand. It's going to be closer once more.
Yep, another big chunk of points. Meanwhile, Kratsooo, 14 points. Lost so far.
Yeah. Gonna be pleased with that, even if it's not a flawless performance. Still looks pretty good to him. As now we go into round number 6, and Urban once again. What are you thinking here, Siggy?
I'm thinking we're in Mexico, but now the question is who can find the better signage here, because urban areas in Mexico tend to have a lot of town names and abbreviations of states, so could find good information here. Off the bat, I would not know how to region guess, and I would just click CDMX.
When in doubt. When in doubt. There's only one place to go. Seems like Eamonn is hovering there. No, actually going a bit further towards the south. Maybe Kratsooo will join him. 15 seconds left to work with. Neither of these guys locking in just yet. Kratsooo is going up towards Mexico City proper, but now going a bit further south as well. I mean, these two guys are practically in the exact same area. Yeah, they're right on top of each other, but they're basically hovering around CDMX. Let's see where it ends up being. Ends up being east. Bit off towards the east, a little smile on the face of Eamonn. Not sure if that was related to their guesses coming in, but he's going to take a bit more damage even when he's close. Kratsooo is just closer now. Sat at half health, Eamonn is. Should get into round number 7.
Ooh, round number 7, and seems like we had a Sweden-Norway snow pole. The question is, which one of the two countries is it, and who can make a better region guess? Because I don't think they will find a sign here. This does not seem like a road that has a lot of things going on. This just seems like a road going to like a fishing hut at the end of it for 10 kilometers.
Or 100. We'll see. Well, Eamonn found a house.
He is so far north. He is.
Don't think anyone's home. So, yeah, it's going to be tricky for him. Kratsooo still yet to even open the map. He's praying, hoping that he's going to get crucial info by going down the street. But now reset back to his starting location. He's going to go further central in Norway. Not opting to go either north or south.
What a guess! It's going to
be northern Eamonn!
Will that be enough to close it again in one guess? It is! What? I don't know what he saw there, but that was an incredible guess.
Check him, PC! Wow, what a guess!
I mean,
he found the 2 houses, and then he just knew.
Yeah.
There were people home that day.
I saw his guess and was like, whoa, that is very committed. How does he commit that far? Especially if he's down that many points. If he's wrong, he just loses the game, but
yeah,
he's right, and he wins.
Incredible. He's a gambling man, and he gets rewarded, as fair as can be. As now Kratsooo trying to put pressure on. East side Slovakia is where he's going to go. Eamonn is initially hovering towards Czechia. We'll see if he's going to commit.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kratsooo is even in the east of Slovakia. I do like committed guesses, but I mean, really goes to show that these guys know when to commit and when not to.
Good guess by Kratsooo. Knew something. Went with his hunch. Got rewarded again as well. Of course, not to the same extent that Eamonn did in the previous round, but yet again, Kratsooo trying to put pressure on here. Usually it's been Eamonn with the quicker guesses. But now it's Kratsooo out ahead.
Yeah, very interesting there. Instantly guesses. There was not even 2 seconds of looking around. And it works out.
That is a lot of sets in one word. Is my recognition of the city name over there towards the east.
For you to try to pronounce that. I mean, I can't either. Like, there's no way, but...
Wait. You don't give me this in an NPC round.
Hold the phone.
I don't know about that poll.
Toby, I'm waiting.
Yeah. Oh, it is definitely Danish. It's a for sale sign. EDB. Yeah, it's for sale. It's a for sale sign. That's Denmark. EDB, it's ejendomsmægler. It's a real estate company. So you're definitely in Denmark. But where in Denmark we are is pretty darn hard to tell.
Bornholm?
Because we have...
Oh, wait.
Eamonn!
Eamonn!
Guys, you don't do this to me. At least one of you get the country right. It is 100% them. I like Kratsooo on Bornholm. Small island towards the southeast. Houses could actually be the case if that's a very, very qualified guess by Kratsooo. Committed. Yep, I like it. It's in Rønne, the biggest city on Bornholm.
Eamonn says in Dublin.
Eamonn is definitely in the wrong country. He could be helped by this being in Jutland, but it's gonna be there, and Kratsooo gets it. The Bornholm commitment, and he's in the correct city as well, and wins it because of it. People tell me Denmark doesn't matter. People tell me the small countries don't matter, but Kratsooo just made him relevant.
Wow, I mean, getting the right city there on Bornholm. I don't know if I would have committed there ever, but...
That's incredible. I mean, the houses made so good sense. But I'm still gonna say, you could have put that, yes, in like 50 different Danish cities, and it would still make sense. So the fact that he committed and actually got it right is insanely well played by him.
Can't really blame him there. He also made a very committed
Any Bornholm representatives in the chat? That'd be kind of sick. Finally, you get a guess in your home city, maybe even. I mean, shout out to anyone from Bornholm.
Yeah. I mean, is there even more than one city on that island? The rest is just like villages.
Quite a few. That's quite a few. I mean, depending on what the city is, I guess, in terms of inhabitants. But then you can go say how many cities are there in Denmark.
Let's take a quick look at this round, because I don't think it's straightforward.
Oh, yes.
My first idea was southern Cambodia near the coast. And the second guess was... don't know. So...
I like it when you're not sure. Usually that means they aren't either. Kratsooo currently hovering in the Gulf of Thailand, but he's going to commit further up towards the Cambodian shoreline. In the meantime, Eamonn is further down towards the south in between.
And wow, that's a good hedge,
it's
you
just
know?
There. Yeah. 2,000 damage on a hedge. Not going to complain about that whatsoever. But you know what? That's the Bornholm buff going the way of Kratsooo, as he's going to now make it into round number 2 of this NPC game. And is this one easier? Tell me what you're seeing here, Ziggy.
Well, I'm seeing that the sun is in the north, which makes us southern hemisphere. So the only possibility really that I can think of is Argentina here. Now, as to where in Argentina, I am not qualified enough to comment on. Or let's say I don't want to comment.
Yeah.
Because I'm not good at Argentina.
That's fair enough. Well, Kratsooo is locked in. Eamonn is in the same vicinity. Seems like they know something that we might not, and indeed they do. Both very close to the target. Equal distance. It's not going to be a tie. It's going to be 3 points to Eamonn, keeping Kratsooo in flawless.
Yeah, Eamonn needs to lock in. After missing Denmark there, you might need to coach him a bit.
That's what happens, man. You don't get to miss Denmark and come back from it. I'm just saying. I am, of course, kidding. It was a very tricky
Toxic
round. That one, so
Toby, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitter is burning as we speak.
Oh, what? What happened?
I don't know, you were toxic.
Oh, yeah, true. It happens.
First
It
time.
happens. Toxic Toby is reformed. He is retired. Kind Toby has come to be, as we are in Japan. Round 3 here, and Kratsooo getting down to the south side of Osaka. What are you thinking here?
There's nothing here that tells me anything. It looks vaguely southern, but that's it. Like, I couldn't tell you where this is. And them being in different places also makes sense. But even with a better hedge. Or guess, or no.
Good vibes. Gives him a good 600-point hit onto Kratsooo. Stealing away the potential of the flawless. As we now go to Russia.
Yeah.
But where, oh where? What is it even?
It's 24 copyright. The question is the copyright updated in Russia, or is it actually Kazakhstan?
Yeah.
It does make sense for Kazakhstan, but it could just be an updated copyright in Russia, so we will definitely see the game here. It's either where Eamonn is or where Kratsooo is.
All right in between.
Nope, not possible.
Nope, not gonna happen, and it's gonna be on point for Kratsooo. 1.6 kilometers out. GG, well played. Kratsooo able to take it home and net himself a 2-1 victory over Eamonn.
And I just want to mention, he's in the right city again, in Kazakhstan.
Yes.
And that was not the capital or a big city like Almaty. That was a pretty small town. So